welcome to another edition of Nature Journaling Anywhere. I'm in my car and it's actually a really nice day, so I might get out and look around, or I might draw from in here. So if it's cold or the weather's bad, you can stay in your car and do a sketch. I have my handy smaller sketchbook with me. You can bring an even smaller one. I'll show you. I've used it before, that I always carry in my bag. It is the index card size one that fits pretty much. It's a little banged up, bent. It can fit in your pocket, so that's a great choice too. And a pen or pencil. So let's get to it. Sitting in the car here, I'm noticing this really cool tree, and there's some things that I notice about it. It has really, really cool ridged bark. Its bark is very ridged, and if I zoom in, you can see that it has a beautiful pattern that's really intriguing. And then not only that, but it's also casting, without its leaves, it's casting this really interesting shadow there too. So the tree and its shadow are super cool to look at from inside the car. So that's one thing I might do a quick sketch of. I'm just gonna sketch. It's a challenge for me to hold the phone, make sure that you can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, it's a lot. Okay, so there's the shadow. I'm gonna just outline the trunk a little bit here. And the shadow is kind of emerging. And it's so cool, that shadow. You can really see like the branches. Neat. It's very flattened on the ground, so we have a tendency to, with perspective, kind of bring things up towards us. I'm no expert in doing perspective. Got to look at Caravaggio and Rembrandt for that. Great painters that led the way with showing us all how to do amazing perspective drawing. So that's kind of the beginning of the shadow, and I might it's so black, or very dark, just to make it appear as a shadow instead of random lines. And I'm really loving how the lines kind of intertwine out as they go. That is cool. What a neat thing. And it's really easier to notice now during when it doesn't have any leaves, during the time before the leafing out. Whoops. Gotta make sure I don't cover up the camera there. Okay, so let's grab a little bit of this ridgy bark here. What a texture to it. So cool. And there's a branch that's branching off up here. Now my shadows down here I think are too high, and they're in danger of looking like they're branches from the tree. So I might have to adjust them. So the branch kind of is like that, and then the bark's kind of, it's kind of there's a piece of it that's a bit coming off the side. The more I look at this tree, the more intriguing it is, and that's what happens when you start looking at something. It really begins to emerge in the details of it. I've had students tell me they blame me for never being able to look at a tree the same way. So I feel very honored that they said that. They can't just look out the window anymore. And good. They are mindfully attuned to their environment. And the little roots here, the trees, not just like flat on the bottom. Its roots are, its trunk kind of goes into the soil. Yeah, this is fun. This is really a nice way to get to know the tree. And you can spend, this is just beginning. This is just the beginning of the friendship that I have with this tree. I'm just beginning to learn it here. So much more to discover between me and this tree here. And so how am I going to make this appear more like a shadow? So it's kind of a little bit in the wrong place, but I think it can be remedied with a little artistic license there. So that's pretty cool. And that's like a short sketch. You can always make another sketch. You can use it as a study. You can do a more detailed sketch. But here I am in the car, and yeah.